What if I told you that your only option was to get rid of your plan B? It may sound pretty harsh, right? However, there's some truth behind that, and we're going to talk about that today. So let's get started. I am a cancer survivor, or more accurately, I am a cancer conqueror, and I've been in remission since 2020. My first bout of cancer was non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, which affected the lymph nodes in my neck and all around my body. It was considered stage 4 at the time, and it's the first time that I ever dealt with such a harsh disease, and it was really rough on my body. The treatment was rough, the symptoms were rough, and it was a long 6-month battle, but I overcame it. Now the cancer has showed up again. This time I have what they call CLL, which is chronic lymphatic leukemia, which is a type of blood cancer that is all throughout my body. And I started noticing signs of it when I had lumps under my arms where the lymph nodes are, a little bump on my neck, and in the groin area as well, there was some growth. So I'm not in pain, but I am having some similar symptoms like night sweats, fatigue, and all that stuff, and I will be starting treatment soon. But I want to get back to what I opened up with, was that if you want to be successful, you have to get rid of your plan B. Right now, there is no plan B for me except to defeat this cancer. There's no plan B, right? There's no option. Either I defeat the cancer or I don't. So there's no in between, and there's no bridge to be left to go back to. I must be successful in my fight against cancer. I must defeat it. And the hard thing is how this cancer, after all this time, has come back, but it's coming up against my artistic practice. It's coming up against my ability to create art and also share with you guys my knowledge and experience in the arts because of all of the things that are going on in my body. But I have to fight. And any of you out there who may be suffering from a chronic disease or some sickness or any type of trauma in your life, you have to find a way to fight through, because the gift that has been given you is so special and has the ability to touch and change many lives. That is unparalleled, and that is why we're here. That's why we do this. So when I talk about the idea of not having a plan B, I'm talking in the context of not giving myself an excuse to give up and give in and to surrender to this disease. I have to fight. For those of you who are spiritual, you know the word says he will keep them in perfect peace whose mind is stayed upon him. I'm reading a book right now called Mindset by Carol Dweck. And what she talks about is growth mindset versus a fixed mindset. A fixed mindset is that you have a set of beliefs that you're set in and that you don't allow to change. A growth mindset is continually growing and continually exploring and continually expanding. That is what a growth mindset is. Usually people with fixed mindsets, they're stuck in their belief, they're stuck in their ways, they're comfortable of where they are. And where I am, I can't be comfortable with being sick. I can't be comfortable with laying down my artistic practice and surrendering it to cancer. The first go around I had with cancer, I did no art, absolutely no art for the time I was under therapy. And I said to myself, this time is going to be different. I'm going to push myself to create. No matter how tired I am, no matter how I feel, no matter how my body is telling me to lay down or otherwise, I am going to push through because I know that this experience and this go around is teaching me something new, and it's teaching me, it's going to bring me into a whole new realm of creativity because I'm dealing with creating art under a new type of duress or distress. Now, again, for those of you who are spiritual, we know that the word says that we are to bring every thought, feeling, and purpose into subjection to the word of Yahweh. And what does the word of Yahweh say? The word of Yahweh says that we are healed, we are delivered, that whosoever calls upon his name shall be saved. If we ask anything in his name, he will give it unto us. That includes healing. That includes strength. That includes prosperity. So all these things are available to us, but we have to be able to bring other thoughts that come up against the promises that he's given us into subjection. So you're dealing with two things. You're dealing with your spirit and you're dealing with your soul. Your spirit is that which knows Yahweh. Your spirit is that which communes with what they call infinite intelligence, which I call Yahweh. But your soul deals with your flesh, your emotions. It deals with how you feel. It deals with your conscious mind, right? The flesh is always contrary to the spirit because the flesh lives by its own laws. Now that's a lot of Bible there, right? But stay with me. Your mind and how you think and how you perceive things is very important that you bring it into order so that you can receive the higher goal and the higher end. So this is why I was talking about in the beginning that I don't have an option or I can't leave the bridge open to go back to. There's nothing to go back to. If I don't win the battle, I don't win. If I don't defeat cancer, it defeats me. So I don't have an option to say, hey, not today. I can't do this today, or not today. I can't put a video out today because I'm feeling tired, or I can't live my life as I ought to or as I desire to because of this sickness in my body. It's not to say that I won't have challenges and I don't have challenges, but it's to say how I think about those challenges and how I view those challenges matters. And I think that's very important for us artists and creators, especially us who are getting older and we're dealing with sickness in our body. I have such a great love for art that it's what I want to do. It's what I want to practice each and every day. But what I do realize is that my body has to catch up. My body may not go where my spirit wants to go. And that's when you have to literally drag your body across that finish line. Your spirit is more powerful than you know. Your spirit is more mightier than you know. If you're dealing with a sickness like I am right now, know that your spirit will win out if you give yourself over to a growth mindset or a powerful mindset, or if you give yourself over meditation onto something greater. Like me, I am meditating on Yahweh. I meditate on his goodness. I meditate on his grace. I meditate on his infinite love. I meditate that in him there is healing, there is strength, and there are miracles, right? These are what I meditate on. Yahweh has the ability to break all natural laws. So I stand on that. Now, it doesn't mean that you won't go through things. It doesn't mean that you won't have to go through the fire. It doesn't mean that you won't have to suffer. But at least you're not suffering alone. Again, for those of you who love the word, he will never leave you or forsake you. Meaning that everything that you're going through right now, everything I'm going through right now, he's with us. And all it takes is for you to believe that. And if you believe that, then you're 99.9% of the way there. So I just want to encourage you all, if you are in a battle, fight. If you're in a fight for your life, fight. If you're suffering sickness or any kind of health issues, fight. If you're an artist and creator and what you're going through in your body or your mind or your mental health is attacking you, fight. Because this fight is worth it. Your gift is worth it. Your gift will make room for you. Your gift is something special, and the world needs your gift. Never, ever, for a moment, think that your gift does not matter, because it does. And it doesn't matter what level that you are at in your gift, whether you're just getting started or you've been doing this for years, whether you view yourself as artistic or creative or not. Know that once you recognize the gift that's within you, the Yah-given gift that is in you, and the power it wields to change lives and to touch lives, that is something special that you will never want to let go. And I hope and pray that you never let go of the special gift that is in you, even if you have to fight for it like I am. I hope this video helps somebody. If you like this video, please like, comment, and share. And please don't forget to subscribe. Keep looking for new art coming out and new videos coming out, because I am going to push through and work harder like I've never done before. I love you all. Yahweh bless you. And I will talk to you all again soon. Peace out.